and walk away as NBA champions.
And guys, you can sense the anticipation from this crowd, hoping that by the end of the night, they'll see this team hoist the Larry O'Brien Trophy at center stage. But as hard as it might be, the players can't get ahead of themselves. They still have a job to do.
Guys, you know, they're smart enough not to get ahead of themselves, but I'm sure they also know that no team has ever recovered from a 3-zip deficit to win an NBA playoff series. So they can be forgiven for thinking about that trophy just a little bit with one game yet to win.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Setting the floor for the Warriors, the Splash Brothers are the guards. Barnes and Green are the forward set, and it's Ezeli in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Freak. Curry brings the double. Middleton with it, guarded now by Barnes. Freak. Barnes grabs the miss. On defense, Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game. They're excited about the win on Thursday.
And you could see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win it.
And, Greg, sometimes we've seen it happen where a team that's supposed to be the underdog gets the game into OT, and then the momentum swings their way.
Now Monroe. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. The shot's good from Henson.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And that one's good. Freak.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Curry kicks to Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Freak. The Warriors pull it in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Tries it from 19, and that one's good. Freak's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He's got to quit while he's ahead, Kev. It worked that last time, but that's an invitation for a turnover.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And, boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Monroe, the pass to Freak. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Freak's got 9.
A big part of this run here has been their ability to hit from mid-range, guys. I mean, that's unique.
And a lot of teams shy away from that mid-range, but if you can get them off of rhythm, then you can have success.
Here's Freak after the made shot from Klay Thompson, and Freak throws it down.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
The rebound by Ezeli. Warriors trail by 7. Curry kicks to Green. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Now let's find out what head coach Steve Kerr had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
I asked him what he could say to his team at this point, and he told me it was easy coming up with a pregame speech, saying everyone expects them to finish us off anyway. The pressure is on them now. It's almost as if our team can just finally relax, and if we do, we'll be able to get back to our game and get back in these finals. An optimistic attitude, to be sure, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Freak, following the basket by Stephen Curry. 6 to shoot, and Freak throws it down.
And, Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And, Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
And sometimes he can hit that deep 3, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
That drops. Green's got his 2nd basket of the night.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Curry. They double him with Green. Freak dishes to Antetokounmpo. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. A big group. Henson's checked in for Humphries. Monroe comes in for Jabari Parker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Jared Bayless. And Freak subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Different look here for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Draymond Green comes in for Smith. Barnes, he's checked in for Brandon Rush. And it's Klay Thompson in for Andre Iguodala. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. John Henson out there with Monroe. And it's Freak in at the 1. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And he gets the bucket. 16 points for Steph Curry. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
Again, Curry missing. Bucks trail by 3. Here's Freak. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Barnes. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Mayo's checked in. From outside, off the mark. Warriors leading by 5. Curry kicks to Thompson. And he gets it to go. Thompson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Curry. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. The three-pointer is right on target.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half. And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that.
And so we conclude the Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. He's got 17 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Green is out there with Festus Ezeli. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Ezeli gets the bucket. Ezeli's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors had a huge game. He finished with 57 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a roll like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you. Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it.
And then for Milwaukee, Jabari Parker's checked in for Hansen, and Freak subbed in for Chris Middleton. Then for the Warriors, Andrew Bogut checked in for Ezeli. Smith comes in for Draymond Green, and it's Iguodala in for Harrison Barnes. They get it again, and he gets it to go. 6 points for Bogut.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You've got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Smith for 3. The rebound by Greg Monroe. Monroe's got rebound number 5 here tonight, and it's Freak missing.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Fires at the elbow. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Freak's got 12 points here in the second half.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Down low, Bayless. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And now just a 2-point Warrior lead past to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 23 points for Steph Curry.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
And Parker with the block. Oh, and here we go. Bayless got it the fast break chance. That evens the score. That's 29 points for Freak.
Fellas, that's been a go-to shot for him today.
Yeah, and they found that sweet spot in the defense, and it's right between the paint and the three-point line, and boy, have they been rock solid.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
And the shot is good.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
And it's Monroe at the elbow. Kicks it to Freak, doubled by Smith. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
A different look for Milwaukee. Chris Humphries has checked in for Monroe. Mayo comes in for Antetokounmpo, and Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Jared Bayless. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Rush comes in for Thompson.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
That concludes. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. Here's Curry. Freak, he's in at point guard. Mayo out there with Parker. Then it's Carter-Williams. And it's Humphries in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Humphries with the steal. Freak with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Freak. Curry with the defensive effort. Warriors leading by 3. In the corner, Rush with it. He dishes it to Ezeli. Green with a screen for Curry. Here's Ezeli, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Ezeli's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors. It's O.J. Mayo on the wing. Here's Freak. Soft touch off the glass.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. And another 3 for Golden State.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Mayo, the pass to Parker, and the layup's good off the glass.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
The kick out to Mayo, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Curry attacking, lays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 13 points in the second half.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, He's been giving them medicine.
Mayo kicks to Freak. There's a good screen. Curry brings the double. There's the triple. Carter Williams can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 4. Curry kicks to Green. The dish to Curry. To the inside. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Been a stellar outing in this one for Green. He's got 10 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Henson's checked in for Humphries. Monroe comes in for Jabari Parker. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for O.J. Mayo. And Middleton subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Thompson with the bucket.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Here's Freak. And again, it's Milwaukee converting. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. From outside the arc. Can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 5. Knocks it loose and stolen by Freak. Wide open. Here's Antetokounmpo. It counts and the foul. That one on Thompson.
Huge play on the offensive glass there to get more second chance points. He's only getting more physical as this game wears on.
What a clutch performer. He loves being in these situations, just relishes the opportunity. A lot of guys say they do, but you can see it in his face. He truly does.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
.152 left in the game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Ball stolen. Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. Tipped away. Fast break. Milwaukee gets the bucket and the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Are you kidding me? How could this get any better? A brilliant play defensively at the most crucial time.
And you love to see games played this well. It's not just about making shots. It's about making plays, particularly on the defensive end.
Nice numbers from Henson. He's got 10 points, and he's getting it done on the glass, too.
You're right, Clark. He's done some real nice work on the inside.
Thompson with the bucket.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Freak dishes to Henson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. They're running. Here's Middleton. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Golden State's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Here's Curry. Yes!
Well, I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
Here's Freak. He kicks it to Monroe. Here's Henson. Good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here is Curry. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Here's Freak. It's good. This game is all even.
Pretty looking shot. I mean, when you can hit it from that deep, wow.
Now, I tell you what, Clark, you got to be feeling pretty good to put it up from out there.
Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we've watched this one go now to overtime. Milwaukee making a switch here. Freaks checked in. Golden State also making some changes. Bogut comes in for Festus Ezeli, and it's Rush in for Thompson.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Freak passes to Henson. Middleton for 3. Here's Monroe. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Inside, here's Green, and Henson sends it back. Curry with a wide open look, and right on target. Good. Curry's got 45 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Freak kicks to Henson. Here's Middleton, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Green, the screen. Here's Curry. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Curry's got 47 points.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
And the foul called on Freak. That'll be. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Backs against the wall, Greg.